we have seen electrovalent compounds, or you can say electrovalent bonding. Now we are going to see another type of bonding which is known as covalent bonding. I have told you earlier also that covalent bonding is the type of bonding which takes place due to mutual sharing of electrons, sharing of one or more pair of electrons between atoms. Now what happens, you very well know non-metals like which have 4, 5, 6, 7 electrons in their outermost shell, they do not have a tendency to lose electrons. So if a non-metallic element is going to combine with a another non-metallic element, means two non-metallic elements are combining, so none of them will be losing electron. So the formation of bond by transfer of electrons is not possible. Then only way of forming a molecule or forming a bond between atoms is sharing of electrons. So this covalent bonding is due to mutual sharing of one or more pair of electrons between atoms which are non-metals. Non-metallic atoms combine with each other with the help of sharing of electrons. During the sharing of electrons, the combining atoms which are going to form a molecule, they contribute equal number of electrons in the formation of the bond. Covalent bonding can be of three different types, you can say, where there is a single covalent bond between the atoms, combining atoms, double covalent bond between the combining atoms, or triple covalent bond between the combining atoms. We will see all these different types of bonds with the help of certain examples. So first I am going to show you the formation of hydrogen molecule. Hydrogen molecule. So you know that it is H2, hydrogen is H2. One H atom has atomic number 1 and 1 electron in the outermost shell. Another H will also have 1 electron in the outermost shell. Now if we draw the hydrogen atom, it is something like this. First hydrogen atom, second hydrogen atom. Both of them have 1 electron in the outermost shell. This is the condition before they have combined with each other to form the molecule. For combining, what do? They share the electrons. So after combining, what will happen? Both the H atoms are something like this. They will have this shared pair of electrons common to them. Both of them will share their electrons. Both the electrons will be shared by each atom, and thus both the atoms will remain bonded together with one covalent bond. This is a single covalent bond formed. Single bond. So single covalent bond is formed when two electrons, one from one atom, another from another atom, come together and are shared by both the atoms. So this is a single covalent bond formed between the hydrogen atoms to form H2 molecule. Thus H2 molecule is formed. You can show it with like this also. This is first hydrogen with 1 electron, second with 1 electron. What will happen? When they will share, both of them will come together like this, and H2 molecule will be formed. This is the electron dot structure which you can use. So this is the formation of hydrogen molecule. A single covalent bond is there. Now we will see one more example where there is single covalent bond, that is example of chlorine molecule, that is Cl2. You very well know one Cl atom has atomic number 17 and it has 7 electrons in the outermost shell. So let us see the formation of chlorine molecule. Chlorine molecule, that is Cl2. One Cl atom 17, 287. Another Cl will also have 17, 287. So let us draw chlorine molecule Cl. I am showing you only outermost shell. Outermost shell has 7 electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another Cl. This is the outermost shell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So both the chlorine atoms separately, they will be like this. When they will come together and share the electrons, after sharing of electrons, what will happen? This is first Cl, this is second Cl. Outermost shell of first Cl, this is the outermost shell of second Cl. So 6 electrons are there which are unshared between atoms. Both the atoms have 6 electrons in the outermost shell, this, and 7th electron from both the atoms come here in the common space, and thus both of them share one electron with each other. So if we consider this circle, so what will happen? This first Cl will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 electrons, its octet complete. If we consider this one, second Cl will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 electrons. That means by sharing one electron with each other, they will complete their octet, and it will be something like this. A single covalent bond will be formed, and this will result to formation of Cl2 molecule. You can simply show it like this also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Second Cl, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When they come together, what will happen? Cl, one electron will be shared and 6 will be remaining like this. And this will result in formation of a Cl2 molecule. So this is the formation of chlorine molecule. Again, one single covalent bond is there, which is formed due to sharing of one electron. There is sharing of one pair of electrons between two atoms. Another example I am going to show you where there is a double covalent bond. So we will take an example of oxygen molecule where there is a double covalent bond existing between two O atoms. So let me show you oxygen molecule. O2. First oxygen atom, atomic number 8, 2, 6. Second oxygen atom, atomic number 8, 2, 6. Both of them have 2 electrons short for completing their octet. So what will happen? First oxygen, first shell, second shell. Don't show the inner shells, show only last shells here. So this is O, this is the last shell with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 electrons. Another O with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the situation before combination. Both the oxygen atoms, they will share 2 electrons with each other, and after sharing, what will happen? This is first O, this is second O, this is the outermost shell of O, outermost shell of second O. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, which remain unshared in both the atoms, and 2 from here shared with 2 from here. So there is sharing of 2 pair of electrons. 2 electrons from first oxygen atom shared with 2 electrons from second oxygen atom. Now what will happen? There will be formation of 2 covalent bond. If there is sharing of 2 electrons, then the molecule will have 2 covalent bonds. So this is a double covalent bond formed between oxygen atoms. Double covalent bond, and like this O2 molecule is formed. So this is the formation of oxygen molecule. Now we will see an example of triple covalent bond. Triple covalent bond you can see in nitrogen molecule, N2. Let us see N2 molecule. Nitrogen molecule, N. N first atom has 7 electrons, 2, 5. N second atom has 7 electrons, 2, 5. Both the atoms have shortage of 3 electrons. So they are going to share 3 electrons with each other to form a triple covalent bond. So nitrogen, this is the last shell, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, total 5 electrons. Another nitrogen, 1, 2, 3 and 2 electrons. So there will be sharing of 3 electrons with each other. and after combination what will happen? This is first end, this is second end, 2 electrons here, 2 electrons here which remain unshared, and 3 from here undergo sharing with 3 from here. So like this, if you see this circle, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 electrons here and 2 these, 8 electrons, octet of first nitrogen is complete. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, octet of second nitrogen is complete. So there is sharing of 3 electrons, 3 pair of electrons between the nitrogen atoms to form a nitrogen molecule which has triple covalent bond. You can see here both the nitrogen atoms will have a triple covalent bond and N2 molecule will be formed. Triple covalent bond. So these are the different types of covalent bonds which you have seen in different examples. Now we'll see certain more covalent compounds, but in the next class. That is all for today, children.